What's up, guys? Freedom Instigator here, and today we're going to talk about excessive exercise could actually be making you gain weight when you have a thyroid problem. I know this because it happened to me. I blew up like a balloon, gained 60 pounds what felt like overnight. Despite going to the gym 6 days a week, despite doing excessive cardio, despite cutting out carbs. I did everything because I thought it was my fault. And I'm here to tell you, girls, it is not your fault. Do you understand? It is not your fault that you're gaining weight. It's not your fault that you're excessively exercising and cutting out carbs and counting calories. It's not your fault. Trust me, I've been there. I've been where you are. I know how frustrating it is. So let me break it down and tell you why you may be gaining weight despite your efforts. For one, let's talk about your thyroid, because obviously if you're watching my video, you probably have a thyroid dysfunction or some kind of hormonal imbalance or adrenal fatigue, high cortisol levels, stuff like that. Which means when you have an underactive thyroid, that means that everything else in your body is underactive. Everything in your body is slow. So this would explain why you're so tired all the time and you can't keep your eyes open constantly 24/7. This explains why your metabolism is slow, which explains the weight gain. This also explains the brain fog. And so everything in your body is basically moving at a snail's pace, right? So when everything is slow in your body, that means your energy is low. Your energy is non-existent, basically, okay? And so when you go to the gym or you work out excessively, more than 20 minutes at a time, or you're doing cardio for an hour straight, or you're running or cycling for an hour straight, what do you think that's doing? It's burning energy, right? The energy that you don't have because you have an underactive thyroid. Listen, Susie and Linda can go cycle at spin class for an hour every single day if they want because they don't have a underactive thyroid like you do. So Susie and Linda are losing all this weight and they're all in shape and they're like, yeah, oh, look at me, I'm all like in shape. And you're over here like, I'm a fucking fat blimp over here just gaining weight despite all my efforts, right? Sound like you? Trust me, I know. It's because you're burning the very energy that you don't even have in the first place. And then on top of all that energy that's so depleted, on top of you cycling for 2 hours every single day, on top of you trying to burn it all off, you're counting your calories and depriving yourself of food, which is what? Energy, right? Food is energy. So not only are you doing that, you're depriving yourself of more energy. Hello? Like, doesn't this make sense? It happened to me. I was working out 6 days a week with a personal trainer. I was eating nothing, basically, starving myself because I'm thinking it's literally my fault. I'm just eating like shit, which I wasn't even eating like shit. I was actually eating really well. So I cut out all the carbs, right? Because that's what everybody says to do, is cut out the freaking carbs. When that is the worst possible thing you can do, because carbohydrates equal energy. Obviously, there's different types of carbs. There's bad carbs and good carbs, right? So I cut out carbs. I was working out with a personal trainer 6 days a week, and I was gaining weight. When I went to weigh in my month end with my personal trainer, we both looked at each other like, what in the actual foot is going on? I gained 10 pounds since the last month, and all I could do was just cry. I just cried. And my poor personal trainer is thinking it's his fault because he has no clue what's going on because he doesn't know about this shit. He doesn't know that I'm dealing with a hormonal imbalance and a thyroid problem. He doesn't understand what's going on, just like I didn't understand what was going on. So when you have an underactive thyroid, everything is slow. You're depleted of all your energy. When you have an overactive thyroid, which is hyperthyroidism, right? Everything is overacting, and so your metabolism is on overdrive. That's why hyperthyroidism is when you see people that are so skinny and they can't gain any weight. You're like, I wish that was me, right? No, you don't. So when you have an underactive thyroid, don't do any cardio. Don't start working out for an hour a day. Like, that is just way too much for your body. Way too much for your body. Don't start trying to think that you can go run a marathon with Betty and Susie, okay? Don't think that you can just do all these things. You have an underactive thyroid, and until you get your thyroid fixed and resolved and your cortisol levels down and your adrenal fatigue fixed, you are going to continue to gain weight, especially if you're depleting it of its energy, which it doesn't even have in the first place. So, underactive thyroid means underactive metabolism, underactive energy, underactive everything. You're sleepy, all these things. Don't overdo it. I know that you want to go to the gym because you think it's gonna help you. Wrong. No, it's not. It's actually going to make things way worse. It's going to make you gain more weight. It's going to make your thyroid more depleted. It's going to make it harder for you to lose weight in the long run. Trust me, I know, I've done the research. I was able to reverse my hypothyroidism completely. I was able to never be on meds, even though I was told by many doctors, not just one doctor, but several doctors, that I would have to be on medication for the rest of my life. And I was like, oh no, sister honey, no, that's not happening. There has to be another way. And I was able to reverse it and lose all the weight. I'm living proof. I've been through it. Trust me on this. Or you can just go do your own research like I did. But who's got the time for that, right? That's why I'm here helping you. So next time you go to the gym, do strength training for no more than 15, maximum 20 minutes at a time. Strength training, HIIT is a great workout. Light yoga, light walking is great. Walking is not cardio, it is movement. Remember that. And you want to get your body moving. At the same time, your body needs exercise. Movement is what's going to be part of the healing process. Obviously, exercise and eating right is a huge part of it, but it's not just that. It's also your mindset. It's also meditation or prayer or, de-stressing, things like that. And obviously, if your body there are a few cases where your body's functioning and you're running 10 miles a day and you have a thyroid problem and you're like, I'm good, I'm tip-top Tommy, then hey, that's great, and everybody's different. But let me tell you something, majority of women that I speak to, and I speak to a lot of women with a thyroid problem, majority of women are overdoing it with their exercise. And once they take this part of it out, it's a relief for one. For two, that's part of one of the biggest things that helps this healing journey is to stop excessively exercising. Stop depleting your body of food and carbohydrates, you guys. And don't even get me started on the keto diet because I'm not even gonna go there right now. I promise I'll talk about it in another video, but when you deplete your body of the very things that it needs, like carbohydrates, your body is going to eventually shut down. And first, yeah, you might start to lose weight in the first month, even 6 months. You're like, yeah, this is great. But let me tell you something, when you deplete that over a long period of time, you better watch out. Seriously. Your body needs carbohydrates. It needs fruit. It's like oxygen to our bodies, you guys. Our body thrives off of carbohydrates. Anyway, stop overdoing it at the gym. Do HIIT exercises, light walking, yoga, and no more than 15 to 20 minutes maximum, okay? And even, you know what? Why don't you do, instead of working out an hour in the morning, why don't you do like every hour, just work out for 5 minutes. If you can, like at the office, start doing some squats at your desk, like whatever, who cares if whatever. Take the stairs instead of the elevator. If you're a stay-at-home mom, stop what you're doing and do some squats with your kids. Like have fun with it, be silly. Do it every hour if you can, just for 5 minutes, so it keeps your body moving throughout the day. Our bodies love movement, but it does not love excessive exercise when you have a thyroid problem. And once you're healed and once you reverse this disease, because it is possible, then you can do all the exercise you want, okay? But until then, keep the exercise to a minimum, but still do movement, okay? If you like this video, please like it and please share it and subscribe. If I've given you any value in this video or any of my videos, then please do me a favor, support me and like it and share it and subscribe. See you guys soon.